Hello and welcome to another Foundry video. And this one is a review of the module Altdorf Crown of the Empire. So without further ado, let's get cracking and take a look at this module. Altdorf is of course the capital of the empire, and as such is a major location in any Warhammer setting, campaign set in Warhammer Empire. Um, it's got some, well, not some, it's got loads and loads of information about the city, but also loads and loads of information about, running a game in a city. You know, if you substitute the word Altdorf with Nuln, for instance, you can have it there. Of course, change the localities and such, but um, yeah, it's got some cool artwork. Here you see the city of Altdorf with the College of Fire and I believe it's the Celestial College and some clearly some Sigmarite stuff there, bridges and such. Really cool. So yeah, this module comes with loads and loads of goodies. So let's take a look. What's in it? First off, loads and loads and loads of characters. Um, There you go, lots and lots. And you can use these in Altdorf, of course, but you can also use these in well, other places if you want. They all come with their own character sheet and all with some notes. Some belong to certain factions, but all have some notes so you can use them. And of course, all of them have some cool artwork, and they all come with their own token. It's a pretty diverse crew. So people of all sorts of plumage, and I believe there's also, where is he? Oh yeah, here they go. Some freaky deaky looking dudes, and some fishy looking fellow. There you go. And of course, there's some Skaven. Cool, cool. And they also come with their own set of notes and stuff, ready to use to drop in any adventure to set upon your party. Of course, it's also got some, well, it's got a item, a rather peculiar one. It's psychometry, or psychometry, I don't know, psychometry. It's sort of like Holy Visions. It gives your character or NPC visions of a place, but more linked to things that happen there. The example they give is, for instance, there's a murder scene, and depending on how well or how bad you roll, you get more or less accurate information, and sometimes even well mental corruption. So that's a cool little thing. Cool little thing. It's a nice talent or trait. Um, And of course, lots and lots of journal entries about the city itself, about the surrounding areas, its history, the geography, some of the timeline, the government, some factions. Let's see. I think, yeah, gangs of. There you go. Some cool artwork. And, well, knightly orders. Oh, there we go. You can use in your campaign or in your adventure. And of course, the cool thing is it's all interlinked to all the journal entries. And if you have other modules like the one from Middenheim, City of the White Wolf, it's linked to that. I have it. I just don't have it installed right now, but it will link to that. So yeah, cool things. The Great Reek, getting to Altdorf Festival. So what's it like being in Altdorf, living there? daily entertainment, cool stuff, and of course some well, geography of the city. These tie into the places on the map. I'll get to that later. And every locality has some um, main, things to see there. The Sepulchre of Prophecy. Some noteworthy things there. And everyone has its own entry. And if you go to the image, you can see a piece of the map that it partakes in. So that's cool and dandy. Also, of course, the same for the East End, and the same for the city north. So the entire city is covered, and every nook and cranny you can learn about, and even the Undercity, of course, or the Night Event. You can learn all about that. And there's a little piece about Beyond the Walls. That's just the direct vicinity of the just outside the walls of the city. So artillery fields, for instance. And well, espionage in Altdorf, Imperial Spy Network. So you have to know what's going on behind the scenes, behind the curtains, the power behind the throne. This is a cool entry about cults. Some cool artwork there. Cults in Altdorf, of course. Purple Ant and Red Crown. If you've got the other modules from the Enemy Within, they link to that because they have far more information about that. Yeah, you can use them not just in Altdorf, but you can some cool stuff, cool inspiration for maybe main antagonists of your own campaigns and adventures. Endeavors, also a cool thing. If I do this, you can see a daily entertainment, brass, silver, or gold, and you can click it and it will roll, because there's some roll tables that come with this module as well. I'll show them later. And well, you can click them and roll them. Very cool. The same goes for college research, magic items. Got some tables, so that's cool. So yeah, and lots and lots of artwork with it, of course. Already showed you this one, Royal and the Holy City, and it's got some nice shield with the emblem of Altdorf. Pretty cool. And I like this, the Empress family being portraited. You can see this is a piece of artwork, and it's also being made here, so that's a cool little thing. The Knightly Orders already showed you that, and the gangs already showed you that. But cool piece, cool set piece there. And the daily entertainment, does it have artwork? No, it doesn't. That's a shame. But this does. There you go. Some nice set piece in a tavern or somewhere. And of course the city gates. Also nice piece of artwork. There's lots and lots of atmospheric artwork to show to your players to get them in the mood and to set the mood, set the setting. Very cool. Yep, it's got some tables, some daily entertainment tables. They're directly available here, not just through the journal, of course. And there's also fog. Fog plays a role in Altdorf. It's a river city. It's on the Reich, and so first you roll if it's what season it is. Let's say it's spring, and apparently we get 50-50 chance. Well, not 50-50, but you get equal. You get 2 chances, and today it's clear. And after that you can roll what type of fog it is, and every type has certain conditions, or penalties, and the extent of the fog, if it just covers a part of the city or the whole city. So that's nice. So let's take a look at the at the city, because it also comes with a scene, a map of Altdorf, which I have here, and it's a nice enough map. I mean, it's nice border here, and some blazons and shields and emblems and stuff, and a little room for yeah, it's a shame it doesn't have that, but an index, I guess you can make that yourself with your own points of interest that are noteworthy in your adventure. But it also has all the icons on the map. If you click on them, you straight immediately go to there, and you can see a little bit more about that piece. The map is nice as it is, but it's also one of the issues I have with some of the Warhammer art. To me, this looks a bit squished, a little bit cropped or stretched out. I don't know, these buildings here and here and here, they all look, I mean, they are made to look tall, but they're out of proportion, and now it makes them look squished. And I actually did a tile here where I stretched it out a bit so you can see what I mean. This looks far more in proportion. It looks more normal to me. There may be a little bit more room between all the houses and such, but still, it looks squished. I don't know, maybe they did it to fit it in, between this border, but I think they could have done better. There's a couple of pieces of artwork throughout the publications of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay that do that. For instance, the Lore of Metal Wizard. It's a little bit squished. Maybe I think I have it. I made my own one. Well, I didn't make my own one. I just took the one there was and stretched it out a bit. I think this looks better than the one in the book looks. I don't know, stunted. No, it's not. It doesn't look like a dwarf or something. It just looks out of proportion. And so it's a minor thing. So all in all, you get with this module, you get a wonderful map. You get loads and loads of characters to use in your campaigns. You get a cool, neat talent or trait. Loads and loads of information about Altdorf and about a city in general. And neat roll table. So is it worth it? I think so. I think yeah, it's a cool thing, good to use in any campaign, and saves you a lot of hassle doing it yourself. So that's it for me. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.